Tell Silicon Valley that Jiang Jiuhuang is my sister. All collaborations can be given to her. The world is set. A single blow decides it.
I am Li Wanshan, leading the Li family conglomerate for 30 years. Today, I am willing to give away all my wealth. My son, Beihan, was injured by a demon poison and is on the verge of death. Today, I swear, whoever can enter the depths of Changsheng Valley and summon the divine doctor to save my son. If a man, he shall share half of the world with the Li family. If a woman, she shall be immediately named the mistress of the Li family.
I, the second son of the Li family, the war god of Mobei, will dispatch all my elite troops and guard the benefactor's domain. I, the third son of the Li family, control half of the world's gold reserves. Whoever saves my eldest brother gets 1,000 to billion treasury. I, the fourth son of the Li family, have fans all over the world and will protect you for life.
Oh my god, mistress of the Li family. That is the pinnacle for women in Daxia. Look at that little beggar picking through trash.
He's craning his neck to watch too. The alarm didn't even go off. And these flies came buzzing to disturb my sleep. What bad luck.
Leader Li, to save your son. The conditions you offered aren't enough. As long as you can cure Beihan. What do you need me to do? We want your Li family. 3 private ports in the South Seas. Plus your 3 excellent sons. From now on, take our heart-eating pill. And be our drug testers for life.
You are using my eldest brother's life to cut off the Li family's roots.
Then watch Li Beihan turn into pus within an hour. In this world, apart from us, no one can cure this demon poison.
3 half-baked quacks who only make fake medicine. Dare to shamelessly claim at the gate of Changsheng Valley that you are the only ones.
Where did this wild girl come from? She doesn't even look at herself in the mirror. In front of the everlasting valley.
How can someone like her
speak out of turn?
I laugh at the 3 of you. Your medical skills are useless. But your greed has reached perfection.
Nonsense. In this everlasting valley territory, you dare say we 3 are incompetent? You must be tired of living. Want to throw your life into this forbidden zone, the 10,000 herbs burial ground below.
A lunatic like that. Stay away from her. To avoid bad luck. Head of the Li family, I'll say it plainly. Either accept our terms, or prepare for Li Beihan's funeral.
I accept. Then watch closely. How is this possible?
Hump.
A junior of the Li family scares you that much? Let me take over.
Humph. 2 useless fools. All you ever do is play with poison, and you can't even read a basic pulse.
Master Needle King, my brother's life is entirely in your hands, with your golden needle technique.
Stop needling him. The poison is reversing course. Your needlework isn't enough to save him.
Impudent child. I've practiced acupuncture for 40 years and saved countless lives. How dare you, a beggar picking herb dregs, disturb my medical focus? How could this be? She was actually right. The poison is reversing. I can't do anything.
How did this happen? How could this be? Is there really no one in this world who can save the Li family's prodigy?
If we can save my brother, we'll do anything. Please, show us a way out.
Unless we can get that one, the one who scorns all lists of divine doctors, yet can decide life and death. Legend says the one who controls the entire Everlasting Valley Forbidden Zone, the Lord of Everlasting Valley, Jiang Jiuhuang. Legend says her left hand holds life, her right hand holds death. But that's just a legend.
It is indeed a legend. After all, not everyone is worthy of seeing me.
You stinking beggar, you keep humiliating us, and dare to impersonate the divine healer's name. You won't cry until you see the coffin. Go die.
Stop. Lord Plague Demon, she's just a wanderer. Why bother with her? Miss, my brother always taught me to do good deeds. Take the token, go down the mountain and live in peace. Stop getting involved in this.
Wait.
What's wrong?
I, Jiang Jiuhuang, don't accept favors for nothing. Tell me your wish, and I'll make it come true.
Help me fulfill my dream. You can't even take care of yourself. How can you help me?
I can make any wish come true.
Forget it, you should go down the mountain soon.
Trust is redemption. If you don't believe in miracles, Li Beihan is truly hopeless.
How do you know my brother's name? All right. I trust you. I only ask that my brother wakes up.
But, don't you think about yourself? Don't you want to be Daxia's most brilliant war god?
As long as my brother lives, I'm willing to give up the empty title of war god.
Okay. I'll make your dream come true right now.
Li Mo, are you crazy? You let this beggar touch Beihan? Li Mo, do you even know what you're doing? Your eldest brother, what status does he have? He is the pride of our Li family. And the future head of the family, and you let this beggar, covered in mud and filth, touch him?
Uncle. Just now, the Needle King admitted he was powerless. This young lady saw through life and death with one word. I trust her.
Trust? I think you've been bewitched by this enchantress. And drunk her love potion.
Second Master Li is right.
War god Li Mo, you've been in the northern deserts so long, you don't know how treacherous people can be. Some swindlers are masters of reading the room. They deliberately say mysterious things to bluff people. Exactly, Master Li, look at that ragged outfit of his. He might even be carrying some nasty disease.
The eldest young master is precious now. What if one touch from her kills him outright? Who would take responsibility?
All of you, shut up. Little girl, do you know the price of talking nonsense? If you can truly save my son, the position of matriarch of the Li family will be yours. But if you're here to toy with the Li family, the mass grave outside Longevity Valley will be your final resting place. The richest man in Daxia
turns out to be just another man who judges by appearances. 5,000 years ago, you descendants still had your heads full of class prejudice. You're lousy at medicine, but you sure talk a lot. Who are you calling lousy at medicine? I studied under the poison saint. I'm practically a disciple in Longevity Valley. Disciple? More like a disgrace. Li Mo, I've repaid the favor. They're the ones refusing treatment. Take back this war god token. Such a foolish family doesn't deserve my help.
Wait, miss. Dad, uncle, if you drive her away today, Big Brother really won't make it. If she fails to cure him, I, Li Mo, will pay with my life. I'll resign as war god, and be confined to the house for life.
You would stake your future for a beggar?
I'm staking Big Brother's life.
Fine. I'll give you a chance. If she succeeds, you will be the Li family's great benefactor. If she fails, both of you, get out of the Li family.
Since you're seeking treatment, you'll follow my rules. Prepare immediately a totally sealed bathroom. Fill the tub with warm wine at 45 degrees. Everyone retreat 100 meters. A warm wine bath? Are you trying to boil him alive?
This is sheer madness.
If you want him alive, do as I say. Every minute you delay, his heart vessels freeze another inch.
Uncle Li, go prepare. Big sister. Big brother always loved me the most. If he really turns to pus, I don't want to live anymore. As long as you can save him, I, Li Xing, owe you my life. I'd even marry you if you want.
All right. Since you called me big sister, for that, I'll give him a hand.
Ha ha ha.
What is the world coming to? Even a beggar who picks up herb dregs
Dares to practice medicine in Longevity Valley.
The threshold of Longevity Valley has become so low.
Shameless swindlers like this I've seen plenty. Reduced to picking up dregs, you can imagine how low their tricks are. Young Master Li's precious body, how can it be defiled by such filthy hands?
Look. This girl, could it be that she's like Jigong, digging a mud pill from her body and stuffing it into young master's mouth?
All of you, shut up.
Hey. What are you doing? How dare you treat Beihan like this in public?
Master Li, Look, she's trying to take advantage. In broad daylight, she dares to do such a despicable act.
Guards! Break this wild girl's legs, and throw her out.
He has congenital reflux heart failure, combined with acute neuronal reverse freezing.
What did you say?
Nonsense. You can diagnose just by looking. I studied under the poison saint, and I've never heard of neuronal reverse freezing.
But, Behan has indeed had congenital reflux heart failure since childhood. This. Aside from the Lai family, no one knows.
The probability of such a complication is only 1 in 100 million. You ordinary mortals cannot tell which is normal.
Fine. As long as you can cure Behan, I'll keep my promise. To have Behan marry you.
Quickly push him into the secret chamber. Fill the tub with 45-degree warm wine.
Master Li. The northern cold's heart meridian is fragile. Warm wine will shatter his heart meridian. She's killing him. What would a beggar know about a secret formula? She just wants to kill the young master. Shifting the blame.
Jiuhuang. Li Fei and Zhang Wan are getting married the day after tomorrow. They've stolen your achievements. And they want to humiliate our Jiang family.
Mom, let them go ahead. The day after tomorrow, I'll give them the entire Haicheng, the most stunning wedding gift. Warm wine is the medicinal catalyst. The fire of strong liquor can reverse the frozen heart meridian of northern cold. Nonsense. Master Li, you must not. I'll count to 3. Your meridians will reverse flow. 3, 2, 1.
Your words become reality. You are the one who never descends the mountain.
Master Li. What if that girl inside casts some dark magic on the young master?
Get out of my way. You're delaying saving his life. The Shen family will be buried with him.
Please let the miracle doctor in. Everyone back 100 paces. Anyone who comes close dies.
The Li family owes me a life. Your life is mine. Li Yi, bathing in warm wine is not the way to save him. Only the secret of my sect can. 7 stars in a row.
Seven stars in a row. That's the legendary technique that snatches people from the king of hell.
The needle is fine. But unfortunately, the one using it is blind.
Behan. Su Qinghei. What have you done?
How could it be? It shouldn't be like this. He's in reverse freezing. You sealed his acupoints with ice needles, making matters worse. Limo, lend me your blade. Anyone else dares to come closer, and I'll show no mercy.
Master Li, just look at her with that arrogant look. Who knows what she'll do to him in there?
Shut up. If Behan cannot be saved, today I will turn this side hall into the Shen family's graveyard.
Endure it. The pain of burning blood is the only price to live.
Healer Su, can that beggar really save the young master?
If she can counteract the ice needle backlash, then she is not human, she is a god.
Li Behan. You're alive.
Alive? Did you really think with your little tricks you could take me down?
Behan, my precious son, you really came back to life.
Brother.
Who's there?
Just saved you. And you already learned to bite?
It's you. You saved me.
You have a good brother. I promised him I'd save you. Now you're out of danger. The Li family and I are even.
Even. I owe you. How can I ever repay you?
Big brother Beihan. Divine doctor, please wait.
Big brother.
Where is she? Where's the woman who saved me?
Beihan. You were unconscious for 6 hours. The divine doctor has left.
Big brother, I've deployed all helicopters to intercept, but there's no trace of her. Big brother. The war god token Dr. Jiang returned it. She said, she saved you without asking for anything.
Without asking for anything? Life-saving grace. Remaking kindness. I, Li Beihan, will repay. Jiang Jiuhuang. I will definitely find you.
Stay away from the door frame. Scratch the jewelry box and you'll pay for it. This place reeks of poverty and mildew.
Li Fei, you're Jiuhuang's boyfriend, marrying Zhangwan. Is that fair to Jiuhuang?
A trash-picking, herb-scavenging loser, what do I have to be sorry about? I'm going to marry Zhangwan. She's a billionaire CEO. Jiang Jiuhuang is a dirt-poor beggar. Not fit to tie Wanner's shoes. I'm marrying a billionaire CEO, or a trash-picking loser, it's obvious.
Jiuhuang is your fiancé. We've never wronged Zhangwan.
Zhangwan is a golden phoenix, she can lift me to the clouds. You'll never reach that in your life.
3 years ago, when you knelt at Longvis Valley begging for medicine, you didn't call me an ant then.
The herb-scavenging beggar dares to come back? Stay away from my Ferrari.
I never wanted to accept such trash anyway. What you threw away is the Li family's only chance to rise to greatness. Opportunity.
What else can you do besides beg?
Wanna can shake Silicon Valley.
Take this money to buy some clothes.
Don't embarrass Wanna.
Ugh. The smell of this old house is still so nauseating. One more second in this place, and this haute couture dress I'm wearing will reek of cheapness. Sis, you've been scavenging outside for 3 years. How did you end up looking like a beggar? Look at you, you can't even wear decent clothes anymore.
Wanner Jiuhuang just got back. Don't talk about her like that. She hasn't had it easy these years.
Not easy, Aunt Jiang. Don't let her fool you from my partners in Silicon Valley. I've heard around Chongsheng Valley there are always these quacks pretending to practice medicine or gather herbs like lunatics. Jiang Jiuhuang, are you unable to make it out there and came back to live off your parents?
Wanner is right, and someone saw her at Haicheng Dock fighting with stray dogs for food. It's a complete disgrace.
Jiuhuang. Tell Mom the truth. Were you really begging out there?
I was cultivating. Those herbal dregs are valuable medicine that can save lives.
Ha ha ha, Jiang Jiuhuang, are you out of your mind? Aunt Jiang, listen to her now. Besides begging, she's even learned to daydream. She's ignorant and incompetent, and all talk is a disgrace to Haicheng.
Jiuhuang, for the sake of sisterhood, I don't want to see you starve on the streets. There's $50,000 in the card. The password is 123456. Buy some clothes. Don't embarrass us at the wedding.
One heir is too kind. Even 500 is too much. Beggar Jiang, pick it up.
Jiang Jiuhuang, your kindness is really cheap. Jiang Jiuhuang, have you always thought the Silicon Valley Consortium behind you invested in you because of your talent? What else could it be? 6 months ago, Silicon Valley received a fax of the incomplete Eternal Life Scroll. To support the Jiang family, I casually sent it, a handout. Your cloud-based life all came from a whim of mine. You want to be dogs that turn on your master. Then I'll take it all back. In an instant.
Ha ha ha, Faye, did you hear that? She said the Silicon Valley investment was her charity. Jiang Jiuhuang, did you pick up too much herbal dregs and start hallucinating? This kind of delusion is by far the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Jiang Jiuhuang, look at yourself. Look at all these patches on your clothes. Look at your muddy feet. You don't even have a decent home. And you talk to me about Silicon Valley. Trillions in capital. The saddest thing in the world isn't poverty. It's being desperate and crazy from poverty. A lowlife like you. Other than hiding in this shabby house and dreaming you're a big shot. What else can you do? Someone like you is destined to rot in the mud. You'll never be worthy of one heir. A woman worth over 100 million, a born elite, being mentioned in the same breath.
Jiang Jiuhuang, someone like you who's lived in the valley too long probably even forgets the smell of fresh air. That pitiful pride of yours in the face of absolute capital is less than a speck of dust. Ha 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 ha. Don't think that saving a couple of people can transform you. In my eyes, you'll always be the one crawling at the entrance, picking up scraps, a stray dog living on handouts. Faye, don't waste your breath on this delusional lunatic, wasting your breath. People like her live only to highlight our nobility.
Jiuhuang, stop talking. Let's not argue about this. Come inside with Mom.
Since you all think you're phoenixes,
then enjoy these last 24 hours.
In the eyes of ants, Mount Tai is just a stone blocking the path. In my eyes, the clouds you speak of are just dust beneath my feet.
Jiang Jiuhuang, don't try to act so mysterious. Brute force won't scare anyone. Hurting me and insulting one heir. After the wedding, we'll settle this slowly.
I agree to call off the engagement. Not because you despise me. It's because I see the despicable human nature beneath your desires. Li Fei, 3 years ago, when the Li family was in crisis, your mother was gravely ill. I stepped in to help. Now you humiliate me. That is truly unkind. Jiang Jiuhuang, the Jiang family raised you for years. My mother treated you like her own daughter. You stole my engagement, insulted my mother, wanted to destroy our family estate. That is truly unjust. People who are unkind and unjust
will inevitably face the consequences of their own actions. Face the consequences. You're so ridiculous. This world runs on power and capital. I have Silicon Valley backing me. After our wedding, we'll make it hard for you to stay in Haicheng.
One heir is right. All you do is talk empty words. Following you is your mother's misfortune.
Take one more look at this sunset. After tomorrow, you'll no longer have the glory you have now. The wealth I granted can be taken back. The debts of kindness and the wrongs will all be settled one by one.
Playing tricks. Faye, let's go. Don't waste your breath on this scum. After our wedding, she'll have plenty of time to cry. Let's go.
Mom, I just remembered something. To show you clearly, Jiang Jiuhuang's true colors, I've also prepared a surprise. Take a good look. This is your daughter who studied medicine and cultivation, picking herb scraps in Changsheng Valley, picking rotten leaves to eat. This is her truth.
Jiuhuang. Is this really you?
This is her true face. Picking herb scraps in Changshan Valley is the work of the lowest beggars.
Jiuhuang. Why did you lie to Mom? If you really suffered injustice, Mom can support you. But why would you stoop so low? And then come back and say such nonsense to make Mom ashamed.
Mom. Those herb scraps are the priceless remnants of the longevity pill. In a fool's eyes, they are garbage. In a wise person's eyes, they are life-saving divine medicine.
Enough. Still making up stories. Jiang Jiuhuang, you really have no shame at all. Ha 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 ha. Jiang Jiuhuang. The day after tomorrow is Fei and my wedding. I have to give you an eye-opening opportunity too. When the time comes, I'll specially set aside a seat for a beggar. To see what is the real high society. Someone like you, a piece of trash from the bottom, after lingering on the fringes of society for so long, you probably can't even stand the smell of expensive perfume. Don't think that saving someone from the Li family can make you rise to the top. In the face of absolute capital, you will always be the one picking up scraps at the valley entrance, a stray dog living on handouts.
Jiang Jiuhuang, remember to dress formally. To see what is
the real high society.
Okay, I'll go. Since it's your grand wedding, I will definitely present a gift that you'll never forget. This generous gift. I hope you can handle it.
Lunatic. One heir, let's go. Let's get out of this godforsaken place.
Jiuhuang. Let's move. I'll go beg them. Beg them to stop humiliating you. Let's not go, okay?
Mom. Listen carefully to what I'm about to say. These 3 years in Changsheng Valley, I haven't wasted them. I'm not a beggar. Nor am I some idle person. I am the master of the forbidden zone of Changsheng Valley. I am the medical sage worshipped by all. People call me the living dead, heal the dead. In this world, anyone I want to keep, even the king of hell can't take away.
Jiuhuang. You.
That so-called Silicon Valley trillion-dollar capital, so-called global trade chain, the real power holder, is also me. The hundreds of millions that Zhang Wan is proud of, in my eyes, are not even worth the dirt in this yard. I once had a moment of poor judgment, wanted her to watch over you for me, so I gave her that small fortune, but since she chose betrayal. Mom. From now on, you never have to bow to anyone again. Your daughter is the pinnacle of this world.
Jiuhuang, oh, my poor child, what on earth has gotten into you? Why are you talking such nonsense? It's all because I'm useless, I couldn't protect you. That's why Li Fei drove you crazy. Don't you dare go the day after tomorrow. To that wedding. What if you go crazy there? They'll definitely call the security bureau. To arrest you.
Mom, you don't believe me. It's okay. Soon, you'll know everything. The truth doesn't need explanation. It only requires thunderous measures.
This Jiang Jiuhuang, scrounging around for years on the streets,
picking up trash, somehow ended up with a pretty good punch. One heir, look at my face. Our wedding is the day after tomorrow. How am I supposed to show my face?
Jiang Jiuhuang, you scumbag. Fei, don't worry. The pain you've suffered, I'll make Jiang Jiuhuang pay back double. I'll make sure she can never show her face in Haicheng again.
You mean?
Look at this. I got the video of her at her lowest. When the elites of Haicheng see her like this, what will they think? For our wedding the day after tomorrow, I've already bought all the outdoor screens in Haicheng for exclusive broadcasting rights. At the moment of our vows, I'll broadcast these videos across the entire city. I want every single person in Haicheng to see what kind of person Jiang Jiuhuang really is.
Ha 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 ha. Brilliant, One heir. Your plan really hits where it hurts. She loves her fantasies, right? Once the city-wide broadcast starts, all the guests will see her true face, crawling in the trash. Then I'll have the security bureau arrest her on the spot for fraud and disturbance, and take her away in cuffs.
Lock down all surveillance in Daxia, including every private camera in every town and village. Even if we have to dig 3 feet underground, we will find her.
Big brother, second brother said that big sister saved you, and then left without even taking her token. She must be a reclusive master. What if she doesn't want to see us?
It's her integrity not to seek reward, but this debt of gratitude I, Li Beihan, must repay. Issue the order. Search with all our might for Jiang Jiuhuang. Whoever finds her will forever be honored guests of the Li family.
Report. Marshal Li, near the old alley in the southern district of Haicheng, we found a possible target.
Haicheng, Li Feng.
Immediately mobilize your resources in Haicheng and confirm if the target is her.
If it's true, we will go to Haicheng ourselves immediately. Stop.
The news
Is wrong.
Brother, we have news.
So it's you, Jiuhuang.
But brother, according to our thorough investigation, Dr. Jiang is in a very bad situation right now. She seems deeply caught in a family scandal. Apparently, Jiang Wan, the adopted daughter of the Jiang family, with backing from some unknown source, has suddenly become Silicon Valley's new darling, worth over $100 million. And she has actually colluded with Dr. Jiang's boyfriend, Li Fei. Not only did they humiliate her by breaking off the engagement on the eve of the wedding, but they even openly, at the old Jiang family mansion, insulted Dr. Jiang by calling her a beggar picking through herb scraps.
A filthy beggar picking through herb scraps. How dare those ants? How dare they treat the most precious pearl in this world like dirt on the ground and trample on it?
Brother, the wedding of Jiang Wan and Li Fei is the day after tomorrow. It will be held at the Longteng Hotel in Haicheng. Should we take our people now and go take care of those two clowns and take them out?
No. Since she chose to endure, she must have her own plans. She wants to attend the wedding. Then, for that wedding, we will prepare a gift powerful enough to rock all of Haicheng. Li Feng, you take some men and head to Haicheng ahead of us. I will prepare the most expensive and most extravagant betrothal gifts in the world, and go propose to Jiang Jiuhuang the day after tomorrow. By then, I will make the whole world know who holds the sky over Haicheng, who truly rules.
Everyone, today is not only the wedding day of Jiang Wan and Mr. Li Fei, our grand celebration, but also a day that will go down in the history of Haicheng's pharmaceutical industry. Just now, the world's top financial group, Silicon Valley Company, has sent me an email to sign with our Jiang Group a permanent order. The Silicon Valley representative is surely on their way here. From now on, the most cutting-edge medical technology in the world will be under the control of our Jiang Group.
Miss Zhang. No, President Zhang. From now on, in Haicheng's pharmaceutical circle, you are truly the empress.
The Lai family is so lucky
to have married such a prodigy who can talk to Silicon Valley.
Since she hasn't arrived yet, let's show everyone her true face.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I exchange rings with Fei, there's something buried in my heart for a long time. I want all the esteemed guests of Haicheng to witness. My younger sister, who went missing 3 years ago, Jiang Jiuhuang, finally returned to Haicheng a couple of days ago. I wanted to give her a hand, help her turn over a new leaf. But she has sunk this low. It truly breaks my heart.
Exactly. Today, let's see what my sister-in-law has been practicing these past 3 years, and just how low she's sunk. Take a good look, everyone. This is Jiang Jiuhuang. For the past 3 years, she's been in these trash piles, scrambling for food with stray dogs, surviving on discarded medicine dregs. That's her so-called cultivation.
That's disgusting.
She's actually digging through trash to eat, and she's supposed to be Ms. Zhang's sister. She's a total embarrassment. Ms. Zhang is the rising star of the trillion-dollar group, famous all over Haicheng, and yet she has a sister, who's a complete loser.
She's a stain on Miss Zhang's reputation.
Even though Jiuhuang isn't my blood sister, I still feel deep pain over her downfall.
Look at her. What an act.
She's not even her real sister. Miss Zhang should just disown her.
That sister. Exactly. A stinking beggar like her doesn't deserve to be Miss Zhang's sister.
Jiang Jiuhuang, I'll make sure you never hold your head up in Haicheng again. I'll chain your stinking name to the trash can forever.
Feiga, stop playing it. Turn it off now. Although Jiuhuang has no self-respect, she's degraded herself, beggaring and ruining my reputation. But she's still the little sister I grew up with. Everyone, sorry you had to see that. That sister is just hopeless. She's brought me nothing but shame. I tried to help her, but she didn't appreciate it. She even looked down on the job I found for her.
Miss Jiang, how can you blame yourself? You've done more than enough. The one to blame is that Jiang Jiuhuang. She doesn't know what's good for her. Aiming too high. Her fate is thin. She's nothing but an ungrateful wretch.
Exactly. A half-sister like that. She has low-class blood running through her veins. Can't be helped.
Miss Jiang is truly magnanimous, facing such a terrible sister, and still being so tolerant. It's no wonder. You're about to take charge of the world's pharmaceutical lifeline, an extraordinary woman.
One heir, that trash from the bottom of society, doesn't deserve a single tear from you. She's destined to rot in the mud, and you are about to soar to the clouds like a phoenix. Now, before the eyes of all Haicheng, let's exchange rings, and begin our era of happiness.
So this is President Zhang. The worthless sister. Jiang Jiuhuang. This outfit. Did she just crawl out of a dumpster? Dressed like that at someone else's wedding. She's a total jinx.
What's going on? Are the security at Longteng Hotel dead? Letting trash like this in?
Such low-class scum. They deserve to beg for life.
You two think you deserve a wedding?
Sister. You came after all. If you're short on money to get by, you could have come to me in private. Even if you broke this $10 million door, I wouldn't blame you. But you shouldn't have, of all things, in front of so many distinguished guests spoken such arrogant words. You've disgraced the Jiang family.
The Jiang family's face, ever since you, the adopted daughter, betrayed us, and ran off with that scumbag. You've already trampled it into the gutter. Zhang Wan. Put away that sickening act of yours. It's disgusting.
Stinking beggar. You broke the hotel's front door. You can't afford to pay for it in your lifetime. Got it?
Door? This kind of fake facade. If it's broken, so be it. Li Fei. Zhang Wan. At your invitation. Today I've come to collect a debt.
Where's the security? Get this stinking trash out of here. Don't let her foul up the air. She's ruining Mr. Zhong's wedding.
This is insane. This scum from the gutter dared to crash Longteng Hotel. Not only did she break the door, she's still standing here talking big. Do you have any idea the carpet you're standing on costs per square meter more than you'll ever make scavenging?
Li Fei. You and Zhang Wan, while we were still engaged, you were carrying on behind my back, exchanging gifts in secret. Zhang Wan. As the adopted daughter of the Jiang family, you betrayed trust and loyalty. Stole your sister's fiancé. Shamelessly disgraced your sister's mother. All these despicable, underhanded deeds. You actually dare, in front of everyone, to put on a wedding dress and flaunt it.
Bullshit. Don't believe a word she says. This crazy woman's nonsense. I dumped her because she was unfaithful. She was out all day with beggars, hanging out with them, picking through trash for medicine scraps. She was a total failure. Look at this video. This is the real Jiang Jiuhuang. She's not just lazy, good-for-nothing waste. She can't even afford a meal without begging in the trash. I, Li Fei, am a future business elite. Why should I be stuck with someone with no dignity, a hopeless loser for life? I chose one heir, choosing a truly bright future.
Jiang Jiuhuang, nowadays people care about money, status. Not your elusive, worthless prescription. Fei chose me because I, Zhang Wan, can give him an empire worth trillions. I can put him on top of the world, but you would only drag him to squat in a dumpster with you, scavenging for medicine scraps like a dog. Everyone, today, if anyone believes a single crazy word from this beggar, then you are against the Zhang Group and the Silicon Valley Consortium behind me.
That's right. President Zhong is both beautiful and talented, and the darling of Silicon Valley. Young Master Li choosing President Zhong is the natural union of two powers.
You, a beggar who only scavenges medicine scraps, a moldy social outcast. What right do you have to talk about affairs and ruining a wedding door here? President Zhong didn't have you thrown directly into jail. That's already a huge mercy. Someone like you isn't even fit to shine President Zhong's shoes. Now get the hell back to your dumpster.
Ha 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 ha. You people, blind-eyed and heart-blind, you sure fit the name, Cloud. Zhang Wan, do you really think your shallow little schemes would make the Silicon Valley Consortium want you? If it weren't for me, because we grew up together, secretly using my authority to pave the way for you, you'd be worth nothing today, not even able to stand on the streets of Haicheng. That permanent order from Silicon Valley you received today. It was just a few days ago. A single command from me, but you take the scepter I gave you and trample on my dignity.
Jiang Jiuhuang, have you gone crazy from scavenging trash, delusional to the point of a mental breakdown?
A frog in a well never knows who gave them everything they have. Did you all hear that?
This bum actually says I got the order because of her. You say you supported me. With what? With that outfit? Or with those moldy herbal dregs you dug out of the trash? The Silicon Valley Consortium cares about real strength. They care about me, Zhongwan, and the benefits I bring. A lowlife like you, who can't even afford a meal, dares to treat your delusions as reality. This is the biggest joke in Haicheng this year.
Exactly.
This beggar is truly insane.
Jiang Jiuhuang, trash like you from the bottom. Your only purpose in life is to highlight our nobility. You think making up such nonsense can salvage your dignity? In the face of absolute capital, you're less than a speck of dust. If she could control Silicon Valley, I'd eat this table right now.
Such clownish behavior really drags down the whole weddings class.
Crazy beggar. How dare you ruin my son's wedding? Where are the Li family bodyguards? Take this stinking beggar full of poverty and beat him to death with clubs, then drag him to the outskirts and throw him into the sea to feed the fish.
And Li Dawei, 3 years ago, you were terminally ill and begged me to save your life. I thought you still had some conscience, so I granted you a chance to live. Today, not only do you not repay that kindness, but you also bring people to besiege me. Since you are the father of this heartless and unrighteous scoundrel, then you shall bear the consequences first.
Murder. The beggar has murdered someone.
Security. Everyone, come in. Take her away right now. Whoever does it, I owe him a favor. Jiang Jiuhuang. This isn't just causing trouble. This is assault. You injured my father. Today, you won't leave the Longteng Hotel.
Zhang Wan, Li Fei. Do you think these people can stop me? Apologize to me now. Otherwise, in 30 seconds, I will turn everything you're proud of, everything you call your own, into nothing in an instant.
Ha ha ha, Jiang Jiuhuang, you're a beggar who picks through herb scraps, someone who can't even afford shoes. What could you make us lose? How ridiculous. Security, arrest this beggar who's disrupting the wedding.
Stop. Who gave you the nerve? Dare to lay a hand on the Li family's chosen matriarch? Dr. Jiang, I'm late. Hurt even a single hair of Dr. Jiang and you'll be against the foremost family of Daxia, and me, against the Li family's trillion-dollar financial empire.
Li, the Li family? He's from the Li family conglomerate in Jingdu. The third young master, Li Feng, that stinking beggar we were mocking, actually knows someone from Daxia's foremost family. She really is a member of the Li family?
I just called her trash. If the Li family investigates, my entire family is finished.
How is this possible? A scumbag like this, how could she know anyone from the Li family in Jingju?
The beggar you all speak of is the one our family has been searching for days, our only savior. She is also my elder brother Li Beihan's chosen fiancée. If anyone dares to call her lowly again, I will have their entire clan erased from the map of Haicheng.
Jiang Jiuhuang, you really impressed me. To pull off today's scene, you actually hired such a convincing actor. The third young master of the Li family, a trillion-dollar dynasty, Jiang Jiuhuang, you're bluffing without even checking the script. Look in the mirror, at all those patches on your clothes, and your mud-stained feet, can you really? If the matriarch of the Li family were like you, the noble ladies of the capital would probably drown themselves in shame.
You do play the part pretty well. That suit must have cost a pretty penny to rent, huh? Those leather shoes. Probably took up most of your salary for the year. Jiang Jiuhuang, all the money you saved, picking herbs for years, must have gone to those extras. Everyone, don't let these extras fool you. The Li family would never show up in Haicheng, a place like this, and call a trash-picking beggar the matriarch. Absolutely ridiculous.
That scared me. I knew it. The third young master of the Li family is busy every day. Why would he bother with this?
Jiang Jiuhuang really went all out. With that acting and production, it's a shame she's not an actress.
Li Feng. What are you doing here, and since when am I Li Beihan's fiancé?
Dr. Jiang. When Big Brother woke up and you were gone, he was so agitated he almost had a chi deviation again. He said, a life-saving debt must be repaid. Dr. Jiang, ever since you saved my big brother Li Beihan at Changsheng Valley, the entire Li family has regarded you as a deity. We pray day and night just to see you again. Once we confirmed your location, I came ahead with my men to secure the area, fearing these lowlifes might disturb you. My big brother is personally leading second brother and fourth brother, along with the core of the Li family, rushing here from the capital. The grace of saving a life is heavier than Mount Tai. You lot, who only know how to suck up to the powerful, hiding in your ivory towers, frogs at the bottom of a well, have absolutely no idea who you're messing with. Today, every insult you've thrown at Dr. Jiang will be seen as a declaration of war against the Li family.
Keep making stuff up. You're really hamming it up. But who do you think you are? Who do you think Jiang Jiuhuang is? Li Beihan, the prodigy of Daxia, a legendary warrior. Even if he picked a pig, he wouldn't look twice at a stinking beggar covered in herbal dregs. Jiang Jiuhuang, this act of yours is way over the top. Attack! Beat every last one of these actors to death. Whoever tears Jiang Jiuhuang's mouth apart, I, Zhang Wan, will reward them with a villa worth 10 million.
Jiang Jiuhuang. How did I never notice? You're quite a catch. Sure, you're a crazy beggar. But that face and body? Damn fine. My wife's been dead for years. If you kneel right now, kowtow and beg for mercy, I might take you as my mistress, throw you a meal, better than out there, in some godforsaken place, fighting wild dogs for scraps.
Not a bad idea. Let this beggar serve as a lowly foot-washing wench, waiting on us every day. Fits his shameful status.
How dare you? You filthy mouth scum, do you know who you're talking to?
Such a foul mouth. I'll cut your root off first.
Jiang Jiuhuang, how dare you? You damn filthy beggar. You ruined my father, ruined the Li family's reputation. All bodyguards, kill her.
Listen up, protect Dr. Jiang with your lives. You're asking for death. The fury of the first family of Daxia. This remote Haicheng. A frog in a well, can't even bear it. Dare to touch the chosen matriarch of the Li family? After today, I'll make you disappear forever. Bro, why aren't you here yet?
I gave you a chance to kneel. Since you chose hell, then go.
Who dares touch me? My big brother's lifesaver wants to die. I'll grant your wish. That's Li Xing, that global superstar with over 100 million fans. The megastar dominating every screen. Li Xing actually came. The one and only superstar of Daxia. He's actually standing next to that beggar. Li Xing, he calls that beggar who picks herbal scraps. What did he call her? Big sister? The woman we humiliated in every possible way. Turns out she's the benefactor of the Li family.
Jiuhuang. I, Li Beihan, have finally caught your trail. You saved my life, Jiang Jiuhuang. I, Li Beihan, will repay you with my life. No matter what your past was like, no matter how the world trampled on you. From now on, you are the most honored lady of the Li family in Great Xia. The Li family's trillion assets are under your control. The Li family's 300,000 guards are at your command.
Li Beihan, I saved you. Because of Li Mo's sincerity, the position of the lady of the Li family doesn't matter to me.
You saved my life and gave me a chance to be reborn. I, Li Beihan, in my whole life, have never begged anyone. Today, I beg you to grant this. The Li family's desire to repay your kindness.
Li Beihan, have you lost your mind? She's just a beggar. She's just a scavenger of rotten herbs.
Shut up. Say the word beggar again, and I'll make your Zhang family pay with blood. When Big Sister saved my big brother, you ants were still scheming over those pathetic assets. What you see as trash is the goddess of the Li family.
Since you insist, then I'll accept the Li family's gratitude. But remember, my entering the Li family is not me marrying up, but the Li family's honor.
Ha 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 ha. Exactly. To welcome you into the Li family is indeed I, Li Beihan, and the entire Li clan's greatest fortune.
No way, this is definitely fake. This kind of special effect, this kind of scene, it must be you, Jiang Jiuhuang, to save face. Hired from who knows where, these top-tier extras. Li Beihan is a figure of such stature. He is a prodigy above the clouds. How could he possibly kneel to a beggar like you, one who scavenges drug dregs? Jiang Jiuhuang, your acting in this play is too fake. You extras, name your price. My Li family will pay double.
Enough.
The Li family's betrothal gifts. Please, madam, take a look. Gift to the madam. Within the second ring road of the capital, 100 core landmark properties, a globally accepted private bank, 10 unlimited gold cards. Gift to the madam, key foreign trade ports in the South Seas, 9 harbors.
The value of these betrothal gifts could probably buy 10 Haicheng.
This beggar really is the matriarch of the first family of Daxia.
Jiuhuang. All the suffering you've endured. I, Li Beihan, will repay you 1,000 times over. Today, before everyone in Haicheng, I make an eternal vow. If I ever betrayed Jiang Jiuhuang in this life, may my meridians be severed, and may I never reincarnate. Jiuhuang, will you be the matriarch of the Li family?
Since you risked your life, the position of Li family matriarch, I accept it. Zhang Wan, you stole my fiancé, insulted my mother. Out of the friendship we had growing up, I didn't want to hold it against you, but you kept pushing me, trying to drive me to my death. I told you, taking back your wealth is only a moment's work. Now it's my turn to take everything back.
Liar, a beggar picking through trash. What wealth could you have? I'm the global agent for Gugu Qingding. I'm about to rise to greatness. You dead beggar, what gives you the right to ruin my plans?
Insulting the matriarch is deserving of death.
Death? That's too easy for her. I want her to watch everything she schemed to steal crumble bit by bit. Since you're so sure that I, Jiang Jiuhuang, am just a beggar picking up dregs, then today, I'll show you who the true master of this world is. Get someone from Silicon Valley on the phone.
Jiang Jiuhuang, you're completely insane. The Silicon Valley Consortium is a global pharma giant. Trash like you from the bottom, probably, can't even log into their website. Such wishful thinking is definitely the biggest joke of Haicheng this year.
Keep pretending. Everyone look. This beggar, to save face, is actually fantasizing that she's the ruler of Silicon Valley. Beings like gods, how could they be someone like you, reeking of dirt, a wild girl?
From this moment on, revoke the Jiang Group's exclusive global agency rights, indefinitely shut down all technology licensing interfaces, and freeze all capital flow under their name.
What's going on? The Jiang Group shares I hold are plunging off a cliff. They've hit the limit down. The offshore bank sent a notice. They have revoked all credit lines for the Jiang Group. All of Jiang Wan's assets have been frozen.
No, impossible. How is this possible? Your so-called talent
is nothing but a discarded patent I casually tossed to you. Your trillion-dollar dream was originally just a whim of mine.
It's all fake. False. Jiang Jiuhuang. How dare you impersonate that master? Guards, kill her. As long as she dies, the contract will come back.
You're asking for death.
Playing tricks in front of the Daxia war god? You're not even worthy.
Monsters. Monsters. You're all monsters. Hello, police. I want to report a crime. Longteng Hotel. Someone is gathering a crowd to commit murder, and someone is impersonating the Silicon Valley authorities, conducting $1 trillion fraud. Come quickly. Come quickly. If you don't come soon, all of Haicheng will be destroyed by this crazy woman.
That's right, that's right. Jiang Jiuhuang, even if you've colluded with these lowlifes, putting on this act, in the face of Daxia law, you are still nothing but a beggar, a swindler. The police will be here any moment. Once you're in the police station, how will you keep playing your mistress act?
Everyone causing trouble, put your hands up.
Chief, you're finally here. It's her, Jiang Jiuhuang, that filthy beggar who picks herb dregs. She brought these thugs from who knows where, smashed the gate, injured my father, and she's here spreading lies and causing chaos, pretending to be royalty. Arrest her now. She committed assault at a wedding watched by everyone. That's attempted murder.
Set Li Feng's time to exactly 3 minutes. I want these 2 names on the global business map to disappear completely.
Big brother.
You can arrest her. But think carefully. The one you're arresting is the matriarch of the Dacia's first family, the Lai family's matriarch. Or are you acting on the slander of these 2 clowns in Haicheng? Their false accusations?
Nonsense. It's all fake. Chief, don't let them fool you. Jiang Jiuhuang, a beggar who picked herb dregs for 3 years in Changshan Valley. How could she have such extraordinary abilities? What's on this screen must be a hack into the system to create a fake illusion. A scumbag from the bottom like her should be locked up in prison to reflect.
Report. 3 minutes to arrival.
Ha ha ha. Everyone, look. So this is their so-called reckoning. Jiang Jiuhuang, these extras you hired sure have a strong presence. They even used hacking tricks. But you underestimate the power of Silicon Valley. My company is a global strategic partner. You think changing a screen display could bankrupt me?
Director, you saw it with your own eyes. This is not just a mass brawl, but also using high-tech methods to commit financial fraud. They tried to hack into the security system to bluff us. Don't be fooled by their expensive costumes. The real Li family from the capital. How could they possibly, for a beggar picking herbal waste, come all the way to Haicheng? Jiang Jiuhuang, you put on this show just to return to Haicheng. How many times did you sell yourself to save up enough money to hire these top-tier extras?
Miss Jiang, Mr. Li, although you have a strong presence, this is Haicheng. Everything must be based on evidence. First, take Jiang Jiuhuang in for questioning. As for these fake bodyguards, if they resist, they'll be charged with violent obstruction of justice.
Jiang Jiuhuang, your dream of being the matriarch is over, isn't it? Once you're in the station, I'll make you know what it means to wish for death but cannot die, and wish for life but cannot live. You'll get your fill of those herbal dregs.
Chief, open your eyes wide. Everyone, take a good look. This is the so-called true face of the matriarch of the Li family. See that? A beggar who, just to survive, scavenges from trash piles, picks up food to eat. This scum at the bottom of society. How could she be the unattainable medical saint? How could she be the matriarch of a trillion-dollar powerhouse?
That's so disgusting. How can anyone eat that stuff? Even if this woman wears a dragon robe, she doesn't look like a prince. Picking up herbal dregs has made her dumb, huh? The third young master of the Li family, if he really falls for this kind of woman, then the threshold of the capital's elite families is way too low.
Chief, look here. This is a classic case of schizophrenia and delusion. She must have been traumatized to imagine she's someone important. She even hired people to sabotage my wedding. Leaving someone like her out there is a danger to society.
Indeed. Jiang Jiuhuang, given that your identity is questionable and you face multiple charges, come with us.
How can a sparrow understand the ambition of a swan? Li Fei, you will soon know. Every frame you are playing now will, in the future, become the evidence of the downfall of the Li family.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh my. Jiang Wan, you ungrateful traitor, have you forgotten how you got into the Jiang family's door? You were a discarded pawn. It was me and Jiuhuang's father who picked you up from the roadside, fed you, and put you through school.
Old hag, you dare hit me. You, living in that leaky, broken house, you bottom-feeding trash. How dare you lay a hand on me?
Why did you steal Jiuhuang's fiancée? Frame your own sister? Jiuhuang over these years has had a hard time training outside. Not only do you not cherish old bonds, you push her to the edge. Are you even human?
Chief, don't listen to this madwoman's nonsense. She's also a plant hired by Jiang Jiuhuang, part of her act. Arrest them now. Take these people who ruined my wedding, and lock them all up. Mom.
Don't let this filth stain your eyes, or shed tears. His retribution is coming soon.
Jiuhuang, Mom is sorry. Mom is useless, couldn't protect you. Mom doesn't want you to suffer those 3 years of hardship again.
What? The one who left home has really come to Haicheng? Stop. Everyone, step back. Since it's a family dispute, even an upright official can't settle family matters, then there's no need to make arrests. Withdraw. Quickly, withdraw.
Good news. Li's financial department has completed a precise blockade of Zheng Group's global operations. Jiang Wan. You said you had Silicon Valley backing, that was before. Now, Silicon Valley Longteng Group, due to your bad character, has filed a $1 trillion claim against you. All your real estate, overseas mansions, even the wedding shoes on your feet, have been seized by the court.
Hello? The bank is demanding payment. They won't give me another day. Not even 12 hours.
What? The Haicheng Public Security Bureau's Economic Crime Unit is already at my company's door. They're going to seize all my fixed assets.
Jiang Wan. The news of your group's collapse has spread everywhere. Pay me back the 10 million you owe for the goods. Not a single cent less, and today I'll make sure you never leave this hotel. Pull out immediately. The Li family has made it clear. Anyone who helps you, Jiang Wan, right now is an enemy of the Li family of Daxia. We don't want to be buried with you.
This is just the beginning. What you owe the Jiang family. I'll make you give back every last bit.
Li family, the Li family from the capital. Don't be ridiculous, ha 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 ha. Everyone knows the head of the Li family in the capital is like a dragon that shows its head but not its tail. You bitch. You're nothing but a whore, a slut. Look at that face, it's really tempting. Jiang Jiuhuang, to put on this show to go back to Haicheng, how many times did you sell your body, how many old men did you entertain, to save up enough money to hire these extras to put on this act? Under that sackcloth, you're probably all rotten inside.
True. A prestigious family like the Li family.
How could they possibly accept a woman from Changsheng Valley who scavenges for herb dregs like a beggar? Unless this Jiang Jiuhuang has skills in that area that are truly out of this world, that she's serviced these men to the point they'd risk their lives for her.
Jiang Jiuhuang. Your title as mistress was earned with your filthy, lowly body, wasn't it? You pretended to be virtuous back in the Jiang family, but the moment you stepped out, you turned into this mess. Aren't you afraid your dead father can't rest in peace underground?
Insulting my fiancé. With the most vile words, death penalty. Wouldn't be enough to atone. Li Mo. Make sure he never makes another sound. You've got a dirty mouth. Then wash it.
Ha ha ha.
Dad, you dare kill someone in public?
Kill? That would dirty my hands.
Beihan. Stop.
Fine. But these good-for-nothings with filthy tongues will never speak again. Aunt. I'm Beihan. Those nasty things just now must have upset you. I was thoughtless. My fault. But I, Li Beihan, today, before you, and before all the gods and Buddhas, make this vow. Jiuhuang saved my life from danger and reshaped my spirit. For the rest of my life, I swear to protect her with my life. Anyone who humiliates her will be an enemy of the Li family, and we will fight to the death. I will never let her suffer any grievance again. Not even a little.
Good. Good boy. I'm an uneducated woman, I don't know about the one noble family. All I know is, this child Jiuhuang has suffered too much these 3 years. As long as you treat her well, and protect her from being trampled, I'll agree to anything. Jiuhuang. This child. I've taken a liking to this child. His eyes can't lie. He truly cares for you.
Li Beihan. Remember what you said today. If one day you break your oath, no need to wait for soul annihilation. I will personally send you into reincarnation.
If that day comes. Beihan. Willingly.
No. It's not over yet. As long as the Silicon Valley representative arrives, even the Li family can't afford to provoke.
We, your servants, pay respects to the mistress. May the mistress and master live forever, and be united in heart.
Not over yet. Still not over. You bastards. Did you really think that's enough to win? Jiang Jiuhuang, you think you found the Li family as your backer and that gives you the power to do anything? You're too naive. You have no idea what the rules of this world are. Don't forget, the global representative of Silicon Valley Longtang Group is arriving soon. As long as I sign that core agreement and secure the most advanced gene medicine distribution rights from Silicon Valley, I will be the leader of the Daxia pharmaceutical industry, the pioneer. What I hold in my hands is the key to human longevity. By then, the top wealthy Li family and the powerful elites of Jingdu will all kneel before me begging for medicine. Even the Li family will have to look to me for approval.
That's right. One heir is right. Jiang Jiuhuang. You are just using some low-level hacking techniques to temporarily freeze our bank cards and make some big screen effects. An entity like Silicon Valley Longtang Group will never give up on one heir, that genius partner. Once the representative arrives and exposes your scams, it will be the end for you, drama queens.
The agreement. Zhang won. In these 3 years, the so-called research achievements you stole are just some useless waste pills I casually concocted and discarded in the Longevity Valley remnants. What you pride yourself on, your so-called core competitiveness, in my eyes, is even worse than weeds by the roadside. Even the people from Silicon Valley, when they arrive in Haicheng, will have to kneel at the hotel entrance, waiting for my decree, since you regard this agreement as your last lifeline. Then let me make it clear to you. In this world, without my approval, in your lifetime, you won't even touch the edge of that piece of paper.
Did you hear that? She said the Silicon Valley representative will kneel and wait for her decree. Jiang Jiuhuang, who do you think you are? Are you God? You've been cultivating in the mortal world for 3 years. Did you mess up your brain? The agreement is already on its way. The delegation's private jet is right now over international waters. That's protected by international law, a top privileged class. You, who have been picking up medicine dregs for 3 years, a beggar covered in dirt, how dare you speak such nonsense? When the representative arrives, you'll have to kneel before me and beg for mercy.
Jiuhuang. That name you mentioned just now, the Silicon Valley ruler.
That name.
In Daxia and even globally, it's an absolute taboo. Rumor has it that master is eccentric and aloof, and their methods are godlike. 3 years ago, with just a single order, she brought down 2 centuries-old European conglomerates, crumbling them to dust overnight. Even our Li family, exhausting all our intelligence networks, couldn't uncover even a glimpse of their true identity. I don't advise you in such public places to mention that name, in case it draws that one's wrath. It's not just the Jiang family. I'm afraid the entire Haicheng would suffer catastrophic disaster.
Even you think I was lying just now? Even you think I was just putting up a front and bluffing?
No. Jiuhuang, I believe you. Even if you said you could pluck stars and moons, I would believe you. But that person's existence is just too transcendent. He stands at the very top of capital and doesn't belong to this mortal world at all. I'm afraid you might get drawn into that level of consequence and get hurt.
Enough. Just wait for that so-called Silicon Valley representative to come. Since you don't believe, since you think it's an untouchable taboo, then keep your eyes peeled. Right now, wait for that overseas representative. The moment he steps through this door, all of you will know the so-called truth. I also want to see, when that so-called proud deity of yours kneels before me, your face. Where will you put it? Before the Silicon Valley representatives arrive, I can tell you about my other identity. Since you think I'm a fraud, think I'm putting on a show, then I'll stop hiding. I, Jiang Jiuhuang, am the master of the forbidden zone of Changsheng Valley. I am also the one for whom people exhaust their fortunes, begging for a chance to live, but still can't get, the peerless medical saint.
Medical saint? The legendary one who lives deep in Changsheng Valley. Who can revive the dead and heal the bones, who decides life and death with a single needle, and turns the tide with a single potion, the peerless medical saint.
I heard the medical saint is eccentric. Only appears for priceless treasures. Only saves those doomed to die. If she really is the medical saint, then 3 years ago, how Li Beihan survived certain death would finally make sense.
Haha, peerless medical saint Jiang Jiuhuang. You're not just delusional, you're completely, utterly insane. Everyone, take a look. This is your medical saint. At the entrance of Changshan Valley, rummaging through rotten herbal dregs like a dog. Is that something a medical saint should do? Have you ever seen a medical saint dressed like a beggar, digging through trash for food?
Jiang Jiuhuang, just to show off when you return to Haicheng, isn't your script a bit too ridiculous? If you're the medical saint, then I'm the war god of Daxia. Why don't you take a good look at your own pathetic state? If someone like you is the medical saint, then every medical saint in the world might as well become a beggar.
Jiang Jiuhuang, let me tell you, impersonating the lady of the Li family might just be a civil dispute, but you dare to impersonate that elusive, rarely seen medical saint. That is an insult to every noble in Daxia. When the people from Silicon Valley arrive, just this one charge will be enough to get you killed without a burial. If you're the medical saint, then I, Zhang Wan, will stand on my hands and crawl out of Haicheng today and call you Granny. Jiang Jiuhuang, I originally thought you just wanted to marry into a wealthy family, but I didn't expect you'd aim to become a god. The peerless medical saint, the kind that the capital's powerful families would burn incense and bathe just to dare utter their name. And it turns out to be you, this one who scavenges for herb dregs in the trash, a beggar. What are you waiting for? This lunatic staying in this world is an insult to the way of medicine. Beat her. Knock out her teeth, one by one. Let's see how she can spout nonsense then.
That's right, Jiang Jiuhuang. This isn't just fraud. You're openly challenging the faith of Daxia, the Li family, and you extras. Listen up. It's not too late to turn back now. For a crazy woman like her, lose your lives. Can your measly pay even buy a coffin?
Whoever takes one step forward, I'll send him to reincarnation.
You just said if you lose, you'd crawl out of Haicheng upside down.
So what if I did? That's assuming you can win. The agreement is coming soon. The Silicon Valley representatives will arrive soon. In this Haicheng, no one has ever made me, Zhang Wan, admit defeat.
Stop, everyone, stop, I said.
Chief, look, this crazy woman is still.
Shut your dog mouth. Fall back. Everyone fall back. Kneel. Anyone still standing? I'll shoot him first. Young Master Li, I deserve to die. I deserve to die.
Chief, you've come just in time. This beggar not only impersonated the Li family,
but also defiled the medical sage. This is absolute lawlessness. Please give the order to execute these acting frauds on the spot.
Bitch, you damn bitch, you should be struck by lightning. You want to die? Don't drag the whole city of Haicheng down with you. Head of the Li family, I deserve to die. I was blind. Just now, I was deceived by these two clowns. I disrespected the matriarch. I beg the head of the family to punish me.
Your life. How much is it worth?
All of you, kneel down. You hear me? Everyone, get on your knees now. It's been confirmed, the Jingdu headquarters, and even higher-level special departments have personally called to verify. This man is indeed the head of the Li family, the legendary one who rules Jingdu, controls the global financial lifeline, and owns trillions in assets, the top noble family of Daxia. Now, arrest these two traitors who falsely accuse the matriarch and cause trouble. From now on, anyone who dares to show the slightest disrespect to the matriarch will be the mortal enemy of the Security Bureau.
Li Beihan, is this what you meant by the influence of the Jingju Li family? It seems worldly power is indeed better than the medical path of Changsheng Valley, and knows more.
Leaving Jingdu, leaving home. Ha, what a show of force. Li Beihan, you think in Haicheng, in Daxia, your Li family can really block out the sky? No matter how strong the Li family is, they're just a regional power in Daxia. You hicks don't get it at all. The Silicon Valley Longtang group behind me, that's the real global dominator. A god-level existence that controls the world's gene sequences, holds the key to the next 100 years, and commands the lifeblood of technology. The Li family, in front of a titan like that, has to bow their heads.
That's right. One heir is right. No matter how arrogant your Jingju Li family is, it's only within this circle. The Silicon Valley representative's private jet has already landed at Haicheng Airport. Once that representative shows up, And that globally unique, strategic agreement takes effect. The entire Daxia pharmaceutical market will be at Wanna's command. Then all your Li family's biomedical industries will come to a halt. Jiang Jiuhuang. You beggar picking scraps of medicine. Even if you got lucky and latched onto the Li family, facing absolute technological and capital suppression, you're still just a doomed clown.
Just wait, in 10 minutes at most. The Silicon Valley rep will storm this hotel. Then I'll make you all kneel at my feet and lick the floor clean.
They're here, they're here, the delegation has arrived. Jiang Jiuhuang, your time is up.
Since the backup is here, let them in. I want to see these dogs I raised, whether they still remember my rules.
Who is hindering the Longtang Group's contract process?
Mr. Andre, help me. It's all her. This beggar named Jiang Jiuhuang. She's outrageous, not only ruined your signing ceremony, but also colluded with these thugs and beat my father. Even dared to openly impersonate your highest authority. She is openly challenging the dignity of the entire Longtang Group. You must kill her, tear her to pieces.
That's right, Mr. Representative. This woman not only defrauded, but also attempted to use force to dominate the Haicheng pharmaceutical market. She completely disregards Silicon Valley.
Impersonate the sovereign on this planet. Someone actually dares to joke like this?
Your dog barks too loudly.
Young girl.
Do you know?
You are provoking what kind of existence? The Daxia Li family is powerful. But before the Longtang Group's starry sea, it is but a speck of dust.
It's these people, the remnants of the Li family. They think because they have some influence in Daxia, they can do whatever they want. Mr. Representative, that Li Feng, he even tried to use some cheap hacker tricks to break into your database.
Mr. Andre, I've long heard that Silicon Valley Longtang Group is very strict in selecting partners, but I never thought that when evaluating potential partners, you would overlook even the most basic moral standards, something so fundamental. This Jiang won 3 years ago, started by taking over the Jiang family's assets, and for 3 years, using your group's power, she's been massively laundering money. Her Jiang group has a deficit of $300 billion. To climb the ladder, she didn't hesitate to stage multiple medical incidents in Haicheng, and used violence to cover it up. Her methods are horrifying. The Li family's finance department has gathered all evidence of her misdeeds. If you sign this agreement today, not only will it tarnish your group's reputation, it's practically declaring war on the entire medical industry in Daxia. I hope you can see the truth and not be fooled by such a heartless snake.
Mr. Li Feng, we businessmen, what we care about is profit and market share. Miss Jiang Wan has the longevity series data, which is the most valuable asset to us right now.
Mr. Representative, don't listen to his lies. That data was all from my hard work. The Li family is just trying to take me down so they can steal these technologies. They are the real bandits, especially that Jiang Jiuhuang. She's a madwoman who picks through medicine scraps. That stick in her hand, she found it in the ruins of Longevity Valley.
Well, if you can't offer anything more valuable than Jiang Wan, then shut up. In Daxia, the Li family might be kings, but under Longtang Group's contract, Jiang Wan is the agent we have appointed. Anyone who dares to block this is an enemy of Longtang Group. Ligia, you really live up to your reputation. But do you think, with just this little force, you can stand up against the advance of technology?
Mr. Representative, you haven't yet seen the Ligia matriarch's true appearance, have you? Li Fei, get the last segment of the highest quality video and play it. Let this noble Mr. Andre see the noble person before him is just what kind of low-class slut she really is. Look, Mr. Andre, this is Jiang Jiuhuang. She keeps claiming she's the one in charge of Silicon Valley, but in reality, she even eats this moldy garbage. Such a filthy woman is simply a disgrace to the Silicon Valley Consortium.
That's right. This monster who eats scraps. She's nothing but the scum at the bottom of society.
Head of the Li family. I thought you had good taste, but I never expected that you would choose such a woman from a trash heap to be your matriarch. This dregs-eating woman, not only has it affected the reputation of your Li family, but at this moment, it has severely damaged the noble image of our Longteng group. As a contracted partner, I demand that the Li family share the responsibility for this reputational damage and pay us $1 billion in compensation.
It's more than just damage to your image, Mr. Representative. You may not know yet. Just now, this crazy trash picker actually openly impersonated your top authority. He said he is the master of the Longteng group in Silicon Valley. He even said that with just one word from her, you would have to kneel before her.
Impersonate the authority? The master's name is something mortals cannot look upon and a taboo not to be profaned. In Silicon Valley, even mentioning that name requires reverence, you lowly dregs-eating beggar. How dare you use your filthy mouth to steal the master's honor? This crime under the laws of the Longteng group has only one punishment, having your tendons pulled out and your bones ground to dust.
Andre. You'd better think carefully. Who am I? Your superior should have taught you. When you haven't seen your opponent's identity clearly, don't just bite wildly.
"3 seconds. On this planet, no one has dared to count down my life. Tear her apart."
Ha 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 ha.
Go ahead, let him act tough. Mr. Andre, I want to see her beg on her knees.
Jiang Jiuhuang, that fire stick of yours, isn't it supposed to be amazing? You're just a trash-picking joke.
I gave you a chance, Andre. Since you chose the path of death, then I'll grant your foolish wish.
How dare you? Anyone who harms the mistress dies.
Ha 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 ha. It's over. What Li family? What medical saint? Let it all burn to ashes. Patriarch Li, why must you do this? For a madwoman who only picks up medicine scraps, gambling away the entire Li family's fortune? Was it worth it? Before the shadow guards of my dragon sword group, the so-called peak of martial arts is nothing but fragile porcelain.
Don't give her any chance to speak. I want to see her unable to live or die. I want to see that aloof face slashed to pieces.
Since you refuse to take a hint, then let's clean house completely.
Still putting on an act, Jiang Jiuhuang? You're a born Oscar winner. Facing death, you hold up a toy to call someone? Are you praying to your Daxia's various gods for protection, or to King Yan to save you a good spot in the next life?
Jiang Jiuhuang, are you trying to call King Yan on the phone to ask if the medicine scrap picker counts as a privileged class over there? Ha 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 ha.
Andre of Silicon Valley has overstepped his authority, colluding with disreputable merchants. Profaning my authority. Issue the order. Immediately revoke all of Jiang Wan's privileges. Reclaim the Silicon Valley Consortium's all secondary agency rights in Daxia. And also, Andre, clean house.
Ha ha ha. Revoke my privileges, clean house. Jiang Jiuhuang, your act is absolutely perfect. Who do you think you are? Are you the supreme ruler of Longteng Group? Or the god who controls the world's destiny? That condescending tone you just had. It's exactly like a crazy woman commanding an army from a garbage dump.
Mr. Representative, did you hear that? This nobody. What did she just call you? She said she wants to revoke your privileges. Ha ha ha. This is, for Li Fei, the funniest and most absurd joke I've ever heard in my life. Does she think that holding a black brick makes her ruler of Silicon Valley?
Miss Jiang, the sense of humor in Daxia truly surprises me. If after saying all that, you could make my personal shares drop even 1%, I might spare your life because of your humor. But reality isn't a fairy tale. An ant like you can't even touch the fringe of Longteng Group. Enough. This farce is over. Kill. Tear this crazy woman's mouth to pieces.
Ha 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 ha.
How is this possible? How could Haicheng trigger a maximum level logic lock?
Andre, you idiot. You should be thrown into a wood chipper, you piece of garbage. What exactly did you stir up in Haicheng? What kind of being?
Executive Director. I was just cleaning up a beggar who interrupted the signing ceremony. A madman who invoked the master's name to commit fraud.
A beggar? You dared to call that master a beggar? Do you have any idea just 3 seconds ago, at 36 data centers worldwide, the control of all bio-warriors was forcibly taken back in an instant? That is the exclusive contempt authority of the master. You blind fool. You are making the entire Longteng Group die with you. The Supreme Board at headquarters just passed a death order unanimously. Immediately cancel all cooperation with Haicheng and Zhangwan. All technology licenses are sealed on site. Whoever disobeys will be killed without mercy. And you, Andre, you are hereby stripped of all positions. Exiled from Daxia. Your family fund has entered liquidation proceedings. If you don't get the master's forgiveness, you and your entire family will be fish food in international waters tonight.
Mr. Andre, why did you stop? Is HQ about to deploy the satellite weapon to directly target and eliminate these scumbags? Haha, go ahead. Pull out the tongue of that beggar. Jiang Jiuhuang. I want her to know the price of impersonating our master. Kill, now.
Yes, Representative Andre, uproot the evil. You can't be soft at a time like this.
Shut up. You woman who ruined me. Shut up.
Andre. I told you. You better figure out who I am.
Do you see clearly now? Master, I deserve to die. I really didn't know it was you visiting Haicheng in person. Master, spare me.
Master, Mr. Andre, what nonsense are you talking? She's just a beggar picking scraps. Did she drug you?
Picking scraps, Zhang Wan? Do you think I was picking scraps for the past 3 years? What I picked was the last bit of conscience in Haicheng. The last shred of humanity in this world. Too bad even that bit has been crushed by you two heartless beasts. Since humanity can't save you, then let divine wrath settle the score.
The Doomsday Key, it's real. It's a privilege only for the top executive. I bow to you, my liege. I truly didn't know that you'd personally undertake the world observation mission. I beg for your mercy. Please revoke the order against the Andre family, the liquidation order. I would be your humble servant, to atone for this capital sin.
9 Phoenix.
North Cold, the title of matriarch of the Li family, that identity, is still a little too small for me. These so-called top-tier powerful families, in my eyes, are just numbers in a game. And I'm the one who makes the rules. Andre, send orders worldwide. For the Zhang family, and the Li family, permanently lock down all their biological assets.
At once, my liege, executing immediately.
My savior. So, You never showed me your true self.
I saved you, Li Beihan. It's my duty as a healer. 3 years in the human world, a journey to cultivate my spirit. In this mortal world, only when you're in the deepest mire, can you hear clearly the most ferocious roar of human hearts. If I didn't wear these hemp clothes, if I didn't take those so-called dregs, how could I see the fickleness of Haicheng? How could I see the demons beneath human skin? Hold on. Since you've gone to great lengths to capture me picking up those dregs, and even take pride in it, trying to trample me into hell, then let me show you. What you see as lowliness is truly a miracle. Do you see it now? That wasn't begging. That was the gathering of all herbs. These dregs carry 1,000 years of deadly energy from Changsheng Valley. Only my Shenong body can purify it. What you see as filth is the karma I bear for all beings.
I was wrong. Great-grandma, I was wrong. I'm a beast. I'm an ungrateful wretch. I shouldn't have been greedy. I shouldn't have offended your divine power. Please, for my father's sake, who once saved you, spare me this time. I'm willing to be your slave to atone for my sins.
Your father saved me, Jiang Jiuhuang. That pathetic acting of yours is ridiculous in the eyes of the medical sage. 3 years ago, your biological father still had a chance to live, who personally sneaked into the ICU and pulled out his oxygen tube just to get his pitiful shares before the will took effect. A poisonous scorpion like you, who killed your father for money, dares to talk to me about life-saving grace? Jiang Jiuhuang. Your sins. Every herb in Changsheng Valley remembers you can't escape.
Master Jiuhuang, I was wrong, I really was wrong. It was that bitch Jiang Jiuhuang who seduced me. She incited me to embezzle the Jiang family assets. I'm willing to spit out everything I took and return double to the Jiang family. Please spare my life, even if it means kneeling at the Jiang family door. For a lifetime, I'll do it.
Embezzling family property and harming relatives, insulting the medical way. You think zeroing out assets is the end? That's just the beginning of the settlement. Li Feng. Immediately seize all hidden assets of the Zhang and Li families. Freeze all their overseas accounts. Every penny will be used to establish the Changsheng Charity Fund. To treat the civilians they've harmed. Yes, as for these two. Outside Changsheng Valley, there's a rocky field where the world's filthy herbal dregs are dumped. Since you like to mock me for picking dregs, I'll give you a chance. Take them away and let them pick dregs outside the valley for a lifetime. If they don't collect 100 jin a day, they don't eat. I want them to taste what true humility is, what it means to be unable to die even when begging for death.
As you command, master.
I'm Jiang Jiuhuang, 3 years in the world. My clothes are tattered, walking barefoot in the mud. It's not that I'm destitute, but to perfect this Tao heart, I gathered herb dregs as a beggar. It was to be in this lowest dust, to observe the truest hearts in the world. My medical skill is divine. It can cure the sick, but not this boundless greed, nor cleanse these rotten souls. In 3 years, I have seen countless ferocious faces beneath sanctimonious masks, heard countless self-proclaimed nobles barking like dogs. Today the dust settles. I've seen all the ugliness of human nature. This scheme in Haicheng should end. From today on, the Haicheng longevity restricted zone is officially closed. Those who are unkind, unjust, unfilial and unmerciful are forever barred from the longevity valley. Even if you are the wealthiest, even if you hold the highest power, without this sincere conscience, you shall never seek my healing.
Jiuhuang. This world is filthy, it has made you suffer.
Worldly cultivation is to see people's hearts, to seek a clear conscience. Beihan. The people of Haicheng. I've seen enough of them.
No, or, help. Don't throw me in there. Jiuhuang, I'm your sister.
Jiuhuang. These 3 years of worldly hardship. Is it really over?
Beihan. The mortal world is a furnace. All beings are medicine. Now the furnace fire has gone out. I return to my rightful place.
So this is the true form of the mistress. 10,000 years of cultivation broken, life and death, yin and yang. So the Li family has been guarding.
A living true god.
Earthly ties are over, you bear your own karma. From this day forward, the ancient wall of longevity, no mortal may enter.
Jiuhuang Buguju. I thought my devotion to you was to repay a debt. Protecting a resilient fiancé. But only today did I realize. What I fell in love with is a bright moon above the 9 heavens, but whether you are the hemp-clothed beggar, picking herb scraps by the roadside, or the one who with a word decides the Silicon Valley ruler of the global economy, or the everlasting valley master of eternal life valley in my eyes, Li Beihan. You will always be at the entrance of Eternal Life Valley, the girl who gave me a second life. In this life I, Li Beihan, only you.
When I saved you, I not only used the 10,000-year spiritual medicine in this vein, but also activated my primordial long heir. From that moment, our fates have long been by this path of immortality, forcibly locked together. When you hurt, I can feel it. When you rejoice, I resonate. We are already connected at heart. Since this karma has been sown, I will accompany you through this mortal life.
From this moment on, even if it means crossing reincarnation, I will never lose her again.
Master, please have mercy. My mother is terminally ill. No doctor in the world can cure her. Only the Longevity Valley can save her. I'm willing to give up all my billions, just to enter the valley and get medicine. Master, please be merciful. My son has a congenital heart condition. I once ignorantly offended your divine might. I offer my life to atone, and my soul as a sacrifice. Just grant me the medicine to save my son.
The Master has decreed. We do not treat the unkind. We do not treat the unjust. We do not treat the rich who are heartless. We do not treat those who bully the weak. In the past, your Master fawned on the powerful. He trampled on the good. He saw human life as worthless. From today onward, the Longevity Valley officially closes its borders. Mortals shall stop before the mountain.
Master, I have a report. The 10,000 herb maze outside the valley is fully activated. The medicinal energy in the array condenses into blades. Murderous aura binds the soul. Any intruder's meridians will be severed, and their spirit will dissolve.
In that case, let them come and never return. Medicine can save the body, but cannot save the greedy heart. It can prolong a dying life, but cannot atone for the world's evil karma. The suffering they endure today are the fruits of what they planted before. The justice they owe the world cannot be paid off by kowtowing and begging for mercy in a single stroke.
Jiuhuang, I have promised to protect you for life. Then I can't just be a mere mortals, the head of the Li family. I am willing to undergo the longevity trial, to temper my body and refine my heart, just to be worthy of staying by your side, and guard this longevity valley together.
The longevity trial has 3 stages. Sever attachments. Break inner demons. Prove the true heart. Those who pass will be nourished by spiritual medicine and rebuild their foundation. Those who fail will have damaged meridians and wounded spirits. At best, become cripples. At worst, become fertilizer for the valley. You are the killing child of great Chia. The Li family's trillion fortunes rest on you. Do you truly have no regrets?
My life, Li Beiyan's life, was saved by you. Back then, when I was at death's door, it was your needle that turned the tide. Rescued me from death. To me, everything in this world is not worth a fraction of you. Even if it's a narrow escape from death, I will never turn back.
Since your mind is made up, then I will grant your wish. The first trial, sever attachments. Worldly power, trillions of wealth, battlefield fame, worldly splendor, are all your attachments in this life. If you cannot give them all up, you will be consumed by the illusion, and sink forever.
Trillions of wealth, I can give to you. Half a lifetime of fame, I can abandon for you. The whole world, I can exchange for you. Everything in the world is all illusory. Only you, Jiuhuang, are the sole desire of my heart in this life.
Lord Li's faith is unwavering. He can easily sever worldly attachments. Truly once in 1,000 years.
This is just the beginning. The real test is yet to come.
The Longevity Valley has sealed its borders. That saves me a lot of trouble. You 3, you've been running rampant outside the Longevity Valley for years. You didn't even know that Jiang Jiuhuang is the Valley Master. And you still have the nerve to live?
Jiang Jiuhuang hid her identity, practiced in secret, used mysterious methods. We misjudged her. We only beg the sect master to give us the antidote. We are willing to be your slaves, work like dogs for the poison sect, and attack the Longevity Valley. Jiang Jiuhuang possesses the Shenong body, and holds the formula for all medicines. As long as you kill her, the Longevity Valley's elixirs, and the power of Silicon Valley, will all be yours, sect master.
Sect master, kill her. I beg you. Kill Jiang Jiuhuang. She ruined my wedding, took everything from me, trampled me into the mud. I want her torn to pieces.
As long as I can get revenge, I'll do anything. I will make her suffer 100 times over.
Lord do too.
We were also harmed by Jiang Jiuhuang. Please save us. Help us take revenge.
She relies on her medical skills and power to bully everyone. She doesn't care at all about the healers of the world. Sect master, if you act, you can surely make him pay.
This is the heart-eating goo pill. You need my unique antidote every month, or your organs will rot, and you'll be in unbearable pain. From today on, you are the dogs of my poison sect. I'll tell you who to bite, and you'll bite them.
Reporting to the sect master.
The rebel General Night Owl of Silicon Valley has sent word.
He is willing to lead his biochemical troops to cooperate with the operation.
Just await your order, and we will join forces to attack the Longevity Valley.
Good. Jiang Jiuhuang sealed the valley. She thinks she's safe and sound. This is the perfect time to catch them all. 3 days from now, on the night of the full moon, I will use the entire sea city as a poison cauldron to force her to come out. I'd like to see how this doomsday healer can save the lives of the entire city.
Jiuhuang. You've been observing the stars for a long time. Your expression is strange. Is the celestial energy abnormal? Or outside the secret realm, is something unwise causing trouble?
Today is the full moon, when the yin energy of heaven and earth is strongest, the time when toxins and evil are most rampant. Look towards Sea City. The originally clear starry sky is being completely covered by a thick, ink-like poisonous aura, completely obscuring it. Vile energy surges skyward, twisting and breaking the star paths, disrupting the heavenly order. Such a sinister and domineering energy cannot be released by a mere mortal warrior.
Reporting to the Valley Master, half an hour ago, the myriad aperture maze outside the valley sent out 3 consecutive severe warnings. Several sinister and vicious auras have been lurking around the outskirts of the forest, repeatedly probing the weak points of the formation's core. Although repelled by the medicinal energy of the formation, they still refuse to give up, remaining hidden in the shadows, intending to break the formation.
It's the Poison Sect, a bunch of cultivators who use poison as their path, pathetic clowns who abandoned the very foundation of medicine. They are from Longevity Valley, old enemies that have plagued this for years. They covet my Shenong longevity body, the myriad medicine formula, and the longevity secret arts, and have been plotting for centuries. They never dared to make a move. Now, having calculated that I would officially seal the valley, thinking I wouldn't easily step out of Longevity Valley, they dared to set up a poison formation in Sea City, using the lives of the common citizens as leverage to force me out.
How dare they? Using the people of Sea City to threaten you. They're just asking for death. I'll take the Li family military tally now, mobilize 300,000 elite soldiers, and lock down all of Sea City. Those poison-dealing scoundrels, I'll grind their bones to dust.
No need for a full-scale assault. They schemed and set this trap to bait us into attacking first, and then disrupt Longevity Valley's defenses. Since they're delivering themselves to us, they're walking right into death. Transmit my order as Valley Lord. All mountain guardians of Longevity Valley, be on full alert. Activate the myriad medicine maze at maximum defense level. Anyone who trespasses, no need to report. Kill on sight. Beihan, take my longevity token, and go to Sea City immediately. Covertly deploy all the Li family's forces. Remember, just protect the people, and keep an eye on the Poison Sect's movements. I'm going to set a massive net, let them think their scheme is working, and walk right into a dead end, from which there's no escape.
Jiuhuang, I will follow the longevity token's command, set up tight surveillance, and protect the citizens of Sea City.
What is this? It stinks. My face is so itchy.
It hurts. Save my child. He can't breathe.
San Shao. 18 districts across the city erupted with poison fog simultaneously, extremely toxic. It attacks the respiratory system and blood vessels. Standard medical equipment is completely useless. Over 1,000 have been poisoned, and the number doubles every 10 minutes. It's definitely the work of the Poison Sect, openly poisoning High City. This is a blatant provocation. The Valley Lord and the Li family. Immediately pass my order. Li family. Deploy all medical reserves, shadow guard troops, blockade the areas where the fog is spreading. No one is allowed to flee, and cause greater chaos.
Haha, isn't Jiang Jiuhuang supposed to be in seclusion? Aren't they called the ultimate healing saint? Today, let all of High City pave the way for our sect master.
Just wait. In another 2 hours, half the city will become poison slaves, then we'll see if Jiang Jiuhuang shows up.
All rescue teams are deployed. Medicine, vaccines, bring all medicine and vaccines here. If we don't do something, Haicheng will become a dead city.
Chief, no good. This poison is too bizarre. Modern medicine has no cure. The more we treat, the deeper the poisoning.
The people are completely out of control. Stampedes and riots have broken out in many places. If we can't contain it, the consequences would be disastrous.
What's the panic? Everyone in the city, listen up. All actions must follow the Li family's orders. Those who disobey will be treated as traitors. I can tell you clearly, this is not a natural disaster, it is man-made. The mastermind is the poison sect.
Third young master Li. Then what should we do now? But that one is unwilling to act, right?
The Valley Master already knows everything. We just need to stabilize the situation and wait for the Valley Master's arrival. Today, no one will stir up trouble in Haicheng.
Valley Master, the poison in Haicheng is spreading rapidly. The toxicity is vicious. It's the long-lost Shishin powder. Ordinary people inhale it for a moment, and their blood vessels will rot. Within 7 days, they'll turn into poisonous water.
Shishin powder. The poison sect really went all out. They think sacrificing a city's lives can force me to yield. Ridiculous. Transmit my order. All medicines unite. Protect lives across 1,000 miles. With the power of Changsheng Valley, protect the innocent people of Haicheng.
Jiang Jiuhuang is in seclusion, recuperating. Thinking she can hide in Changsheng Valley and be free from worry. Today, I've joined forces with the poison sect. To overthrow her authority. Take over Silicon Valley and all the secret teachings of Changsheng Valley.
Lord Yixiao. Jiang Jiuhuang cares most about the lives of ordinary people. As long as we aim the cannons at the residential areas, she will definitely show up. That's right, force her out. We want revenge. We'll make her pay for what she owes us and collect everything.
My sect's god-slaying powder has spread everywhere. Although the Li family's shadow guards are trying their best to treat them, it's only a temporary fix. In half an hour, the poison will fully erupt. First squad, seal off all 4 gates of Haicheng, cut off all rescue routes. Second squad, take the high ground. Set up the biochemical poison cannons. Lock on to the direction of Changsheng Valley. Third squad, coordinate with poison sect disciples to hunt down the scattered Li family shadow guards. Kill on sight. I'd like to see if Jiang Jiuhuang's eternal true qi can withstand my steel tide.
General. The enemy's equipment far exceeds standard troops, they're tough. There are innocent civilians behind us. One step back, and there will be corpses everywhere. Today, I, Li Mo, swear here, as long as I live, this position stands. Anyone who dares cross the line must first step over my dead body.
War God Li Mo, surrender the whereabouts of Jiang Jiuhuang, pledge allegiance to Lord Yi Shao, and you may keep your corpse intact. Otherwise, under the artillery fire, you'll be reduced to ashes.
Blabbermouths. A bunch of soulless scrap metal daring to run wild on Daxia's land.
Jiang Jiuhuang and Yi Xiao are besieging the city with biochemical troops.
Li Mo is engaging them head-on. The enemy's firepower is fierce. If we don't strike now...
Yi Xiao was originally a guard of Silicon Valley, but defected out of greed, stole biochemical technology, and allied with the poison sect. He thinks that with a bunch of metal shell weapons, he can oppose the Eternal Valley and me.
Sect leader, the biochemical troops are equipped with erosion god warheads. If they launch a large-scale bombardment, the people of Haicheng will not survive.
No matter how sharp the weapons, they cannot break the Dao heart. No matter how fierce the poison, it cannot suppress the 10,000 herbs. All Li clan units, hold your positions. Eternal Valley Mountain Guard unit, follow me into the world. Tonight, I'll see Whether the poison sect's erosion god powder is fiercer, or the Eternal Valley's 10,000 herbs is more prestigious.
What's that? It smells so good. The pain seems to have lightened. It's an immortal. An immortal has come to save us.
You little brat from the poison sect, night owl traitor. Using a city as a cauldron, using the people as bait. You've got some nerve.
Jiang Jiuhuang. She actually dared to leave Changsheng Valley. Impossible. My erosion powder can destroy gods and Buddhas. How can she be completely unscathed?
No. Impossible. How did she become like this?
All poison sect disciples, listen up. Maximize the erosion powder. Fire all poison bombs. I'll turn her body and spirit into ashes with poison. Humph. Biochemical units, full firepower. Pulse poison cannons, aim and fire.
Jiuhuang, I'll protect you.
No need. Such petty poison, how dare you act up before me? One Yaokai.
This isn't human power. This is power from the Forbidden Realm. Impossible. I've been cultivating the poison path for 100 years. Forged my body with 10,000 poisons. You, with just a few traces of medicine vapor, broke my god-slaying powder. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. I'll take you down with me. 10,000 poisons, god-slaying lotus explosion.
You're showing off in front of a master.
My poison arts. My 100-year foundation is shattered. All bio-warriors, initiate self-destruct sequence. Even if it destroys Sea City, I'll drag her down with me.
Traitor, you won't get that chance.
No. Silicon Valley Highest Authority Command, Force Override, Core Locked. I can't move. I can't control my body.
You stole Silicon Valley secrets. Betrayed your master. Colluded with drug lords. Massacred innocent people. In front of me. You don't even have the right to self-destruct.
Valley Master, spare me, I was wrong. I was possessed. I'll disband the poison sect, seal the mountain gate forever, and never set foot in the mortal world again. Please, Valley Master, spare my miserable life.
You can indeed live. But you must live. To watch these 4 traitors and accomplices suffer their fate. I was wrong.
I'm an ungrateful wretch. I'm not even human. Valley Master, forgive me. I'll never dare again.
She seduced me. It was all Jiang Wan's idea. I was forced. Jiuhuang, for the sake of our past bond, please let me go.
We'll never mock you again.
Never again.
Back then at the wedding, you trampled me into the mud. At the entrance of Everlife Valley, you humiliated me as a beggar. When you aided the poison to harm the people in Haicheng, why didn't you think of today? Today is your death day.
It hurts so much. I'm in pain. Just give me a quick death.
I deserve to die 1,000 deaths. I'm ungrateful. Please, punish me.
I truly have no face to live on.
I shouldn't have spoken sarcastically. You shouldn't have aided the evil. I know I was wrong. Please forgive me. I'll never curry favor with the powerful again. Cling to power. I'll never scheme to hurt others again.
Valley Master, these four have heinous crimes, wreaking havoc in Haicheng, colluding with the poison sect, and harming the people. They should be executed on the spot as a warning to others. All their assets have been frozen. After being sold, they can be used for Haicheng's relief and reconstruction, but the death penalty cannot be escaped.
You insulted her, bullied her, harmed her, schemed against her.
Today, you must pay the price. A quick death is too easy and too good for you. I'll drain all your vitality, seal your souls, make you ageless and deathless. No injury, no decay. From now on, for all eternity, you'll be trapped outside the Valley of Longevity at Jagged Rock Ridge. Every day, you'll haul hundreds of pounds of toxic dregs.
If you fail to finish, you'll suffer the agony of 10,000 ants gnawing your heart.
Didn't you love mocking me for picking through dregs? Thought it was lowly and degrading? Then I'll make you spend a lifetime, 10 lifetimes, 10,000 lifetimes, tasting the very degradation and despair. I'll make you watch the immortal aura of the Valley of Longevity. Watch everyone bow to me, but forever, live only in mud and dust.
Valley Lord, I've abandoned my poison arts. Please grant me a way to live.
You colluded with the enemy, slaughtered the Sea of Poison City. You deserve total annihilation. I've spared your life out of mercy. From today, you guard the wasteland of the Sea of Poison City, and each day use your own blood and essence to water the medicinal fields as atonement. You won't leave for 1,000 years. Dare to defy, and I'll cast your soul into the 10,000 pits to suffer eternal torment.
Thank you, Valley Lord, for your mercy. I obey. As you command.
Jiang Jiuhuang, I refuse to accept this. What makes you think you can control life and death for all of us?
Because you betrayed your master and sided with the enemy, greedy and vicious. Because your hands are stained with innocent blood, treating mortals as chess pieces. Because you will never understand the healer's heart, or the dignity of a Valley Lord. Drag him away and hand him to the Li family for lifelong imprisonment. He shall never see daylight again.
Thank you, Valley Lord, for saving us. The Valley Lord's divine might. Long live the Valley Lord. Thank you for saving the world. We will revere you forever. Welcome the Valley Lord. Bow to the Valley's sovereign might.
Jiuhuang. Haicheng is secure. You've worked hard. Please come back to the Li family villa to rest.
Worldly affairs are settled. No need for extravagance.
Reporting to the matriarch, Haicheng's post-disaster reconstruction, cleanup of poison sect remnants, Gigu permission recovery, all have been arranged properly. The Zhangs, the Lis, the Sus, the Shens, the poison sect, and all illegal assets of Yi Shao, totaling $370 billion, have all been transferred to the Longevity Valley Charity Foundation for aiding the poor and sick worldwide. The Mobei war zone is under citywide lockdown. Anyone taking advantage of the chaos will be executed on the spot. Haicheng has no more threats. Big Sis, global media have simultaneously clarified that all rumors slandering you have been removed. The trending topics are all about your miraculous rescue. The Valley Master is merciful.
My son is saved. Our whole family is saved.
I will never forget the Valley Master's life-saving grace.
A healer saves lives. It is my duty. You don't need to bow to me. Uphold the conscience in your heart. That is the best repayment.
The entire Li clan, welcome the medical saint, Tencher. Welcome the Valley Master, welcome the matriarch. I, Li Wanshan, swear here. The Li family's trillion-dollar foundation shall be entirely under the matriarch's control. The Li family's 300,000 members shall all obey the matriarch's orders.
Jiang Jiuhuang, I, Li Beihan, in the name of the entire Li clan, swear on my life. First betrothal gift, 100 landmark mansions in the capital. Second betrothal gift, 10 global unlimited black cards, for your unlimited use. Third betrothal gift, Nanyang 9 Upper Harbor is under your command. Fourth betrothal gift, half of the global gold reserves, yours to own. Fifth betrothal gift, the Li family's 300,000 warriors, the trillion-dollar conglomerate, 1,000 years of glory, all presented to you. I only ask you, to be my one and only wife in this life, to be the honored matriarch of Longevity Valley and the Li family.
Matriarch, that our Li family can welcome you into our home, is a blessing for 3 lifetimes, is eternal glory.
Li Beihan, do you know? Marrying you is not me marrying up, but the Li family has gained the only eternal life in this world.
I know. So I will spend my whole life spoiling you completely.
Today the auspicious hour has arrived. The 37th patriarch of the Li family, Li Beihan, takes the Lord of the Eternal Valley, the supreme ruler of Silicon Valley, Jiang Jiuhuang. From this day forth, the Li family and the Eternal Valley are united in blood, sharing fortunes and misfortunes, for all eternity, unchanging. Welcome the lady of the house. Hail the patriarch. Hail eternal life.
Big sister. Today, you are the most beautiful person in the world.
From now on, I, Li Mo, will protect the lady's safety with my life. Whoever dares to disrespect must go through me first. All media around the world are broadcasting this wedding ceremony live. From now on, no one will dare to insult the lady, not even a bit.
Jiuhuang, I was once at death's door, and you gave me a new life. I was lost, and you gave me direction. I was alone, and you gave me a home. Today, I offer the Li family as my betrothal gift, and my life as my vow. In this life, I will cherish only you. Never betray, never leave, never abandon.
Li Beihan, in the 3 years since I entered the mortal world, I have seen all the coldness of human hearts. Until I met you, you believed in me, protected me, respected me, understood me. I promise you eternal life, and swear by my dignity as the Valley Lord. If you never betray me, I will stay with you for eternity.
Congratulations to the Valley Lord. Congratulations to the Patriarch. Eternal youth. All ages celebrate. Hail the Patriarch, hail the Lady of the House, eternal companionship and peace for all ages.
From now on, no one will dare make you suffer even a little. No one will dare call you a beggar anymore. No one is worthy of standing above us.
Him. From now on, the mortal world is but a guest, and eternal life is our companion.